Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends. I hope y'all are having a pleasant Saturday. This is Diesel Pilot, and I'm joined by Furon Burgundy. Furon Burgundy, good evening. How you doing tonight?
Hello, welcome in here to Speed Gaming 3. I'm doing pretty good here, a little last-minute sign-up, and glad to be a part of it here as we have the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Weekly here on Speed Gaming 3. And it's a nice lead-in to the 2023 Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament, to which you can sign up. There's still a week left. I believe the entries will close as of after the weekly next week on the 10th, and then the tournament will begin on the 11th.
That is correct. We will close the sign-ups next week at the conclusion of our weekly race. We will even announce pairings for the first time ever. We are doing Swiss rounds to get us kicking off. So one of the big benefits, though, is you will be playing somebody who has roughly the same record as you. So if you are interested, if you like this, if you have any inkling at all about being a participant, we'd love to have you. Glad to see the turnout that we have so far and looking forward to seeing more of it. So, Fern Burgundy, I'm going to go ahead and kick these runners off. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and talk about the flag sets that we have.
Absolutely. Let me see what those flag sets are as I'm scrolling up here. So I see we have 949 Sierra Papa Charlie Charlie Victor 7 Sierra 4. That's a lot to mean that.
Well, there's a lot of different options, of course, with the randomizer, and with this one, what we have is, of course, we have a lot of the normal things that we have.
Here we go.
Shuffling the world order, shuffling the enemies. All of our levels will appear as a question mark in the overworld tile, which means that you can't go and kind of guess how many forts there might be present in the world by looking at the numbers that appear on the overworld tiles. You have to actually go and do the work. Also, we have removed a lot of 3 rocks in worlds 2 to 4 that will allow for more exploration of the world as you move around it. And we also have the Angry Sun starting sooner.
Approximately 1 screen length activating much sooner here.
Oh, yeah. So
and then the Swiss round flag sets that we have here, all those numbers and military phonetics that I had in there meant all the worlds and levels are shuffled, no end card, and that hammers might break locks. But we see we are underway, and we're starting off here with one of the early level 1 stages here, if my memory serves me right.
Oh yeah, this is a level. Yeah, this is level 3, I think. Yeah, level 3-7. One of the D-auto-scrolled auto-scrollers.
Oh, 3-7. Okay, you know what? It wasn't auto-scrolling. That's what threw me for a loop.
Oh, yeah. The D-auto-scrolled auto-scrollers, of course, a nice feature of the randomizer, allows us to run fast through most of our levels.
Oh, and, well, we see High Flyer taking a death here. Meanwhile, Johnny Link going into the next of the boards, and oh wow, we've got multiple sized enemies here to really throw things off from World 4.
This is one of our enemy sets that features, of course, the Mega Koopas, but also somehow features the miniature versions, and Johnny Link doing a nice stomp to put that shell back in its place as he makes his exit out of 2-3.
High Flyer, meanwhile, attempting the Door 3, I guess you could call it strategy to save a little bit of time. Meanwhile, we have the World 6 Fortress 1 here on Johnny Link's side.
Johnny Link is sporting the Super Princess Peach Sprite hack. It's one of the options that our runners do have, and it is a fan favorite for sure.
Throws me for a loop every time I see it. Well, we have the invincibility star here, and it looks like we're going to get the bro, little Matt Riddle action here. A backward orb, or upside down orb.
6F1 with 3 power-ups in that last section before you enter the door is a very popular level to get that bro kill. 5-1. Looks like John Lee probably was hoping to pick up the item out of the secret exit, but wasn't able to do it.
Quick up and over, and there's a 1-up. As now High Flyer going to head on to the 6F1. And Johnny Link going to be the first to our airships here.
World 3 airship tonight, taking the role of the Roll 5 airship. Now the sprite hack, the way the princess jumps when she's got P speed, really is a interesting little way they got her doing almost like a Superman thing. It's pretty awesome.
Roy, it looks like, has a standard 3 hits, as the Koopa kids can take anywhere from 1 to 5 hits, and also had a little bit of the Quake action as well.
Oh yeah, that vanilla earthquakiness that Roy had. Not a bad arena to have to fight him in Wendy's arena, so that does mean that Wendy's probably going to appear in a nasty room.
And meanwhile, we see the king here playing the role of, I believe it was Laurel, or was it Hardy? I can't remember. Whichever one that said, "Well, here's another fine mess you've gotten me into."
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. Johnny Link finds 8F Gatekeeper Fort and picks up Firefly as he makes his way through. Now, he did do the see a fort, play a fort method in World 7. Now, Stewie Cartman does the same thing. Good strategy, especially since it's a good chance that the lock or bridge that it builds is going to be important, so you might as well just get it out of the way before you have to do a lot of pipe transitions.
More than understandable, and after a little bit of research, it was Oliver Hardy who provided that.
Okay.
So, yeah, or Ollie, as it were.
Yeah.
Look at me making dated references from 90 years ago.
Hey, you're doing that and you're Googling it while you're doing commentary. That is a sign of a true professional.
Well, I do what I can. We have World 2 here, which is the Pipe Maze.
And I also feel like a little bit of, a poor commentator almost. I made talking about the see a fort, play a fort, and reality was that fort was in the way of the exit pipe anyway, so they have to play it. Looks
Interesting.
Like our hand stages will all provide stars, and Johnny Link has 1 nipper plant to go before the pipe. This is a very generously easy Roll 7.
Usually, if a game plays nice early, that means that it's going to be mean later, and I'm curious to know. Oh, yeah, as I say that, there's a Jugum cloud at the little nipper there.
See, what will happen this time is the Jugum cloud, you'll run into 5-9. You'll use Jugum cloud, obviously, but what it'll do is it'll drop you right onto 7-5 with a boss pass. So.
Oh, goodness. Now you have me wondering, all right, how's 7F2 going to work here? Oh, we have a high-jumping Ludwig.
High jumping.
He only takes 2 hits.
Yeah, that was definitely not a fire kill. That was just the stomps.
I don't know if any of the fireballs eliminated it, but we'll certainly see here. Oh, well, a little trouble here for Stewie Cartman. There's 1.
Yeah.
And yeah, 2 is enough.
And the wand is mine. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen that king message.
Oh, you had to figure this would roll semi-vanilla at some point here, as World 3 is in its 3rd spot here.
Now, one of our other flags that we do have is that hammers might break locks. We have removed the end card game, but hammers might break locks, but we don't have a hammer to try it out on, so we will not be doing that test just yet, if we do it at all this seed.
That might be where that degree of difficulty increases here.
It definitely does require the players to do a little bit of quick thinking or item management if it turns out the hammers do break locks. And Stewie Cartman over there doing the slide down the hills where he gets Mario's feet kicking as he jumps. One of my favorite little graphical things they put into the game.
Now we're going back to the ice for the next level here.
Johnny Link's gotta be careful with those spinners. Okay, he goes high in 6-4 at the exit.
If I plan on being in this tournament, I'm gonna have to get better at knowing. Oh, this is 6-4. This is 5F2, or this is all these different. I think I just made one up there as I'm saying that.
No, 5F2. That's our.
Oh no, that's the lava E1. That's
yep.
right.
Yep, the Marinara Fort.
Well, look at it this way: if you're matched up against me in the tournament, you know that you basically have a bye that week.
Fun fact, it's why I rarely participate in races.
I just commentate them usually because, well, when I do play them, I don't play them well. And it's usually from people saying, hey, you sound really good at calling this game. You must be good at playing it, right? And then I chuckle at that, and then I prove them wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that one as well. And Stewie Cartman is closing in on Johnny Link. It's just about a half level behind him, and Johnny, let's see, takes a pipe check, and he finds not the pipe he was looking for.
Your pipe is in another entrance as opposed to your princess is in another castle?
Pretty much, yes. I think that's exactly what's going on here.
Oh, there's another Jugum Cloud.
Ooh,
thanks to the camera row here.
That could be really handy in the right level setup. Do you want some donuts? Awesome creamy donuts. And blueberry donuts. Maple Luncheon donuts. And a large coffee, 2 sugars, and amaretto creamer. Making up my own little song lyrics for the SMB3 Underground levels.
Hey, nothing wrong with a little lyrical improv. It's what made made Wayne Brady's career. Oh, look at this. Almost synchronized here are Stewie Cartman and Johnny Link.
This is a race. This is a good race. I am very excited to be here and seeing this one now. And I fire in one of our beta levels.
Well, there's Wendy. He said she was going to be in a nasty spot, but look at that. One hit, and Stewie Cartman going to take the lead by a split second here by getting the stomp as opposed to Johnny Link messing around with the fireballs a little bit, getting a little fancy, and ended up taking damage and had to go stomp the other way here.
And he probably knows already that was a mistake, but yeah, when you enter the fight, you have no idea how many hit points she's going to have, and you're just glad that she's not earthquakey when you see her.
That is also true.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Now our fourth world is World 4.
Well, is this even randomized?
I mean, the first couple of worlds were. Alright, heading into our next fortress here.
It's
Feels like the
6F3.
elevator, right?
Oh yeah, we'll be seeing the elevator room here in just a moment.
I knew it was 6F something, but I remember it as the elevator. What did you say it was? F3?
Yes, 6F3. So that's the last one that you encounter before you have to go and fight Lemmy in his little airship.
High flyer with a nice quick work on Wendy here.
Stewie checks for power up, sees a leaf, decides he does not want that one. But looks like we are going to have Johnny Link go and get it anyways. And nice jump. Oh, Stewie Cartman getting the coin ship and the double. Oh, that was a nice snipe. Double snipe.
Very nicely done. And Johnny Link not able to do the same here, as apparently the seed is invalidated from the memes that I've heard about, because 3F2 is not in World 8.
That is absolutely correct. We're going to have to re-roll. Sorry, you're going to be here for a little while we do that.
Said very tongue-in-cheek.
Oh, of course.
Don't want to mislead the audience, so I have to, you know. All right, 5 quick fireballs there to Boom Boom, and Stewie Cartman takes down 3F2, the second fortress in World 3.
And Stu Cartman's lead is actually growing now as he is able to get the fire kill. He's able to do the fire to kill on the Boomerang Bros in the coin ship. He is growing this lead. It is starting to take off with it. And, oh, Iggy shows up with the Earthquakey.
It looks like a 2-stomper.
2 stomps, all he's got. Off to a World 5 we go.
Johnny Link using some fireballs and a couple of stomps as well.
Now smash the B button while he figures out, oh yeah, I can actually just let him run away after 2 hits. Ooh, this rolled 1.
Oh, we have a couple of locks. Do hammers? No, they don't break locks.
They are not doing it, so that flag rolled no again.
Now we have... This is World 2's fortress. I believe it's just the one, and then there's that pyramid, if I recall correctly.
That's right, yeah. World 2 only has 1 fortress, and all the others after World 2 have multiple fortresses, except for World 8, which just has all the military stages.
Yep. Or, well, yeah, military ships and all the 07 stuff.
And well, Kron, if you're willing to do a second race, looks like we've got at least one person who's willing to be an additional participant in it. We also have 7-5 showing up. And this would have been...
Peril. Oof.
Yeah, I think this actually would have been an excellent place for the double cloud, because you got to use one cloud to get to the fort, another cloud to get back from the fort. I think, though, that would have been a good use of the clouds. Oh, we got
this is just one of those time-consuming levels, because you're constantly going up and down, back and forth.
Stewie Cartman's trying to get the clip.
And in doing so is giving up the lead here.
Oh!
As Johnny Link gets it, like, second try.
Oh,
Johnny
yeah.
Link retaking the lead.
Let's switch the audio back to Johnny Link. This is... In a tight race like this, you can't... oh, man. Of course, he doesn't know just how tight of a race it is, and he's probably got some subpixel or something that isn't right. Johnny Link gets the exit.
So a couple of nice clips on the part of Johnny Link in 7-5. Retakes the lead, and oh, well, there is
Well,
7F2.
that is definitely a well.
The bane of most SMB3R runners' existence.
Yeah, so my fastest warpless is just a little over 2.5 hours, and 7F2 is a big contributor to that. Oh, Stewie, just by a couple of pixels, gets nabbed by that piranha plant. Johnny Link's already out of there, though.
Sui not too far behind. High Flyer, meanwhile. What happened there? That was a wonky clip.
On High Flyer screen? I did not see it.
Just kind of hit the block and somehow took damage.
Oh.
Didn't hit any of the spikes or anything. That was just a little weird.
Might have to go check a clip on that. High Flyer is joining the rest of the joining 7-5. This could be interesting to see if he's able to oh. Okay. Yeah, that was a smart money right there, actually. He had another option. Just go around and find 3-7 instead. He might even go for the item here. He is definitely going for the item here.
Means an auto scroll, but it's safer.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember exactly how many seconds it is, but it's pretty short, 20 seconds maybe. And he gets an anchor, which is our wild card item. And equips the P-Wing for the fort. Good use of the P-Wing.
So now we head into World 6, which is 2, and we get to see our first of the military things here. We have the Navy on Johnny Link's side. And, oh, High Flyer taking a death in 7F2.
Oh, no.
A lot of us have been there, that's for sure.
After using the P-Wing, too. You know, I think the Fireflower is probably a better use of it. And he does have the Toad House there he can pick up. Oh, no!
Into the lava. Oh, but Johnny Link taking a death in 6F2.
He shorted a jump. Okay, so High Flyer. Now, High Flyer is right next to the Toad House. You can go and visit, pick up an item. There is a flag set that we will be using as an alternative flag set in the tournament that causes the Toad Houses to respawn. I believe that might just be available in the Challenge Cup section, but still, it is something that our participants can elect to use. So, essentially, you go into the Toad House, and if you see that it just produces hammer suits, you can just go on and stock up on all the hammer suits if you want.
A little bit of a farming exercise, in a sense.
Pretty much, yeah. In fact, a couple weeks ago, I was playing a seed with that flag set, or with that flag enabled, and I was like, well, let's see. One of the first Toad Houses is the one that loads up the frog suits and Tanuki and hammer suits, and I just kept on entering and loaded myself up.
Playing with fire, literally and figuratively, is Johnny Link.
Well, he did get a fire flower, so he can keep playing with fire, and he is going to get the salty Morton. But Salty Morton's a no MSG one hitter.
Well, they can't be all 4s and 5s like me. I know I'm pretty salty. So much so I have an emote for it.
Oh my. Nice, I like it. I do have a little bit of love for Salt these days since I, not too long ago, took a job at literally a salt mine.
Ah.
So,
That would explain it. Now we have the Air Force over on Johnny Link's side. And just very precise jumps here.
oh yeah, this is somebody who's definitely practiced a bit. Even knows how to do the jumps using the slightly arrested jumps of the Rocky Wrench. Stewie is in 6-6 and is making his way through it. Now, he did duck out of 7-5 earlier after seeing it, but oh no, he didn't. That was High Flyer.
Yeah, High Flyer wanted no part. Understandably so.
Oh yeah. Stewie is played 6-6, which is also known as one of our most evil levels. Gets to the exit pipe and has a boss bass is like, hey, the sea is not finished with you.
I mean, it wouldn't be an SMB3 RC without at least an appearance.
Oh, that. I think that had to have been a missed input.
It just fell right on through. That was a bit unique.
Yeah. And yes, that is correct. Stewie is still hanging on to his clouds. Johnny Link takes a pipe check, finds himself behind a rock, decides to go somewhere else because he doesn't need to waste a hammer on that. No, 1 for it. Could be a boon to anybody who enters with a tail, since neither of the two power-ups will confer flight. And it looks like High Flyer has also decided he is going to use a cloud on seeing 6-6. And he is also going to equip a P-Wing just to increase his chances. He's going to Big Thigh himself, get a couple of extra hit points on the way in. Johnny Link finds Fort Knox.
7F1, I believe?
That is correct. So after playing the World 1 Fort and knowing that that can't build a bridge or break a lock that is essential, he's got to go somewhere else. And Stewie just used a cloud to get a little bit more progress through World 6 here at the opening stages. There's also a good location to use that cloud because he had a Hammer Row fight and he was Fire Mario, so easy call. You can save your map progress real easily like that. Oh, you got stupid tanks. Or regular tanks.
Yep. I guess the army, in a sense, here, if we go with our military references.
Yeah. Or, you know, since these are smaller tanks, but they're supposed to be, like, they're at the tip of World 8, I could see this also being the Marines.
Well, I figured that's what the super tanks were.
Yeah, I thought about that, but the Marines, yeah, they do have tanks, but they're also basically given a whole lot of not a lot to work with. They basically said, hey, yeah, guys, You're awesome by yourselves. Go do that stuff. The army gets all the money.
Speaking as a civilian, I will defer to anybody who has more knowledge and experience accordingly here. High Flyer utilizing some high-flying boost off of the Lakitu there. And there's our Angry Sun.
Angry Sun in its native level. And for those of you in the Desert Southwest, that will be your life for the next 3 to 6 months. The sun trying to kill you.
I'm in the northeastern United States, and that was basically my life yesterday. Record high temperatures here for this time of year.
All right. Well, maybe it's just a global warming thing.
Possibly. Lots of invincibility stars here on Johnny Link's side as Stewie about to finish off one of the military sections here.
So he gets rid of the tanks and gets his Fire Flower. High Flyer's now in 7F1. But Johnny Link is making significant progress. One hitter again. I rolled these guys a very, very poor seed.
Well, I mean, it's a great seed if you want to just kind of see a quick race and, you know, kind of who can go through a jet-like seed.
And I guess that's, you know what? Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for, right, guys?
Oh, we have our commands. Yep, little Dragon Warrior reference there, or Dragon Quest.
Oh, yeah.
The game of my initial stomping grounds.
It's been a while. You know, they do have the Dragon Warrior tournaments, too. It's been a while since I've watched one of their races, though.
Well, they do have weeklies on Wednesday and Sunday, and Johnny Link was hoping to hold the P flight there for enough time, P speed flight, to take out Boom Boom and all 3 hits, but not able to do so. So there goes the Tanuki suit.
And that was the fake tank. So
Time to go in a different direction.
Oh, yeah. There's the real tank. Oh, 5F1. Just gotta take it careful. That is a lousy location for a 1-up mushroom.
But still, Johnny Link able to handle it well. And 3 quick stomps later.
Nicely done. Now we'll see if it breaks the lock right in front of him or something else. Something else.
That would definitely be something else.
Well, it could be a bridge. We could have a 4-bridge seat.
Well, there's a lot of confusion here. Oh, nope,
sorry.
there's another lock.
Sorry, yeah, I forgot about the lock already. I was looking at, yeah. So we could have ourselves a 2-bridge seat. All right, there's just 1 bridge.
Well, 1 bridge and 1 spot to go through here.
5-3 is going to be our gatekeeper today.
And a Paragoomba, proving why it's one of the more problematic enemies of the game.
Oh, yeah. Especially the one that drops the Myco Rimbus. Little sprite glitch action going on.
I was wondering what that was. Like, wait a minute. The sun just kind of peeked out of the clouds for a moment there.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
There's been a lot of weird things happening tonight.
All right, well, Johnny Link is going to be our first one running into Bowser's Castle.
High Flyer just starting World 8, and yep, at 33:11, first one into Bowser's Castle.
Stu Cartman's just getting down to the lower section of 5-3. Could still be clips in play, but not likely. Johnny Link does have firepower, so
Third time is a charm.
And he is 35 fireballs away from winning this race. There he goes. He's in the right spot, I believe. I'm not sure what the Princess Peach sprite. He is in the right spot. And down Bowser goes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your GGs in chat for Johnny Link, who is our first overall for tonight, with an official time 34 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yep, timer stopped just a little bit late on the display there, but 34:23 the official race time. Johnny Link mostly led wire to wire with a little bit of a hiccup that allowed Stewie Cartman to take a brief lead midway through.
But other than that, yeah, he got his lead and he did not turn around. There, Stewie got it through. And looks like High Flyer is also briefly equipped. I think that was the Anchor, which was a frog suit.
I believe so, yeah. That's I was wondering why the frog suit was in there, but yeah, the Anchor being a wild card, in this case it was very wild and not desired.
Not at all. And there's Stewie Cartman with the 35 fireballs to Bowser's face. And he has finished his time, just a little over a minute.
Oh.
35 minutes, 46 seconds. Oh, High Flyer's going to have to go to Cuddles Trats.
Yeah, just that last fireball kind of snuck up on him before entering Bowser's room here. So yeah, 1 minute and 23 second difference between first and second place.
And High Flyer, let's see, he's going to have a pretty close time too. And we are joined by Johnny Link and Stewie Cartman, our first and second place finishers. GG and welcome. How you doing, guys?
That was an interesting seed.
It was, wasn't it? So
I feel like every time we have the hammers may or may not break locks on, it's always no.
I've noticed that as well. There's a lot of hammers don't break locks, and I kind of wondering what's going on with that. But also, I don't do the programming, so.
It's like I saw where there'd be a couple useful places for hammers, and then it just didn't work.
Yeah. So, figured I'd go ahead and recap the progress of the race. for you two who were not able to see yourselves compared to each other. Johnny Link, you jumped out to a quick lead early on, and you did not look back, with a brief exception of 7-5. When you encountered 7-5 and you were trying to do the clips, that actually allowed Stewie Cartman to momentarily gain a lead, probably for about the half of the world that you had. And then
7-5.
Oh yeah, Stewie, that was when you took it with your clips. So, and then I forget where it was after that, but at some point after that, Fran, did you see that?
I'm trying to recall. Everything was just a blur. It was all happening so fast.
Yeah, seed bleed is a thing like that. But yeah, by World 6 for sure, Johnny Link, you were back in command, and you didn't look back after that. It was good, definitely. So enjoyed.
Was it 7F2? Was that
GG.
where things changed around?
Might have been 7F2.
Do we know what the alternate route for 7-5 was?
The alternate route.
I have no idea.
Oh, it was 3-7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because High Flyer saw that, said nah, and went played 3-7 instead. I think that was 7-5. Because we also that might have been 6-6 though, because we also saw that one.
Yeah, I debated on
that-
dipping out at 7-5, but I just went for it.
That 6-6 was not nearly as bad as I've seen some previous ones.
Oh yeah. Oh no, 6-6. That was at the end of World 2, right?
I believe so.
I think that was that got cloudiated. So clouded.
Yeah, I don't think I found any hammers that run, but decent amount of clouds. A couple of them at least.
Yeah.
There were a few hammers that run. I think I had one left over at the end.
So I am seeing some questions in chat. It looks like we have a couple of folks who are interested in a second race. So I'm going to go ahead and open the race room. Fern Burgundy, can you do the rest of the post game for a little bit?
Yeah, I can do some post game and riffing and things of that nature to buy a little bit of time as that goes ahead and gets ready. Also, as we were interviewing Johnny and Stewie Cartman in here, High Flyer did take third in the race of 3 here. Official race time 36 minutes and 46 seconds, exactly 1 minute behind Stewie Cartman, and 2 minutes and 23 seconds, behind our first place finisher Johnny Link. So less than 2.5 minutes separating all 3 runners. Not too shabby.
Yeah, it was a good seed.
Johnny Link, question for you. Did you play the first tank on the first screen, or did you just skip it?
I played tank and realized it was not an actual fortress and left.
So I played the other one that was on there, and I was not paying attention at all to whether that was the fake one or not. So I went to the hand bridge, saw the other tank was there, then just guessed. And I guess that was the right one.
Yeah, I guess so. I think I forgot how many fortresses I even did.
I only did 2 because I saw the navy in the dark area, and then I knew, like, based on where, like, the other 2 locks were, that I didn't need the other forts.
Yeah, once I saw all the locks, I was just looking for the pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good race. GG's, of course. I'm going to actually get out of here. Unfortunately, I can't do a second one, and I got to run. But I appreciate it. Very much looking forward to the tournament.
Yeah, we're just a week away as far as the signups, and then the tournament itself will begin a week from tomorrow on Sunday, June 11th.
Going to be a fun time. Thanks, everyone. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. Have a good one. Alright, I guess I'll see you on the other side after race 2.
Yeah, thanks for being part of it, and thanks, Johnny Link, for being out here. It's good to have you around.
See you.
See you guys. All right, so those of you in chat, we are going to go step back for just a little bit while we get race 2 set up. Don't go away. We've got much more excitement in store for you, and I hope you enjoy it just as much as we do. So until then, yeah, stick around. We will definitely make sure to make some noise before we start the next race. Take care, guys.
Bonus action here for you.
Oh, yeah. Saturday night. It's what we do. Well, Fern Burgundy, that first race was pretty awesome, and it was so good, we're going to have a second race.
Yep, a sugary or salty run back, depending on how you want to look at it.
And I just gave the racers a green light. Those of you in chat who are watching and listening, what do you think we're going to have for World 1? I'm going to go with my personal favorite, World 6. What are your thoughts, Veron?
I'm on Team Sky, so I'm looking for 5 to be it, even though it seems to come up rarely.
Well, it was the first one last seed. So let's see. Yeah. So we can only put 4 runners on screen. Unfortunately, we did have to make a decision as to who. Oops, sorry.
No, that wasn't my suggesting the world. That was responding to a person in chat who had asked, "Oh, we have 4 runners now as opposed to the 3 from the previous race."
Yeah, and I was thinking, I'm going to kick these runners off, and I went and clicked the button, and there's a big button that says, tells me, it's the button that I need to click to start the race. It's really big, and I missed it. So. That's right. Your commentator for tonight, well, at least one of them is a stormtrooper.
I would say both in this case, because when it comes to shooting games, I'm definitely not great at aiming. I learned that earlier the hard way playing Enter the Gungeon for the first time, and Smash TV is definitely not one of my better ones either. And as a kid, I definitely got the daylights beaten out of me in GoldenEye, but looks like we are underway here, and Dragonfire had it right. We're starting off with World 7, so those of you who are looking for that reverse world order, you're 1/7 of the way there.
Nice. I love it. Being almost ready to go all the way, right?
Almost. So we have the pipe pandemonium here, as our runners are looking to get through the forest and try to get their way over to where the airship would be.
And while they're doing that, I am doing a lot of math in my head, trying to figure out the sync times, and I think I've got them all good to go. So we should be fully synced. There's Leslie Pro, the last one in, and our first pipe is Nipper Plant's going to be a star. That's a very lousy reward for such a challenging level.
Yeah, and vanilla-ish, we have Fort Knox here as one of the options. And everybody seems to be, well, no, I say that, and we have, okay, everybody's good, yeah. Oh, no, okay, Night Shifter's going to be the one going a bit different, and that is 6F1.
Not a bad choice, really. 6F1 also has 4 power-ups in the stage. He just escalated past one of them, but there's still 3 more in that next section. So a lot of opportunity to go ahead and clear out a level that you need to do anyways, and hopefully bigify yourself to save a little bit of time.
Goes past one there, and this time around into the lead.
That could be huge if he goes back and takes advantage of it. Oh no! All right, well, he's gonna have
a little ambitious, a little overzealous on the boom boom fight there.
That is.
Don't know where it went though.
And Human Mustard, Stewie, and Leslie all finish up. Leslie did a nice statue stomp on the Boom Boom.
So it looks like those who selected Fort Knox did make the right decision.
You know, it is a risk that you have to take when you make that call. So, never really can be fully sure what's going to happen. Human Mustard got stun-locked by one of the Chungus Bros.
I mean, having to avoid at least one of the power-ups will save a little bit of time here for Night Shifter, I believe.
Okay, I gotta love Leslie's use of the statue kills on the Spinies.
The Spinies did everything they could to put a stop to that.
You know what?
Tanuki suit.
Yeah, I would think that's Lakitu's marksmanship.
Much better than mine. Alright, quick invincibility star through the little nippers. Nice maneuvering there.
Night Shifter just had some nice jumps and tail swag kill as he made his way through that hand stage. But we have the Leslie Pro, first one to the castle and in the airship.
Human Mustard not too far behind. And Ludwig, a one-shotter.
There's been a lot of weak Koopalings in the last, and this seed, one weak Koopaling already, and we had a lot of weak ones in the last seed. I think every one of them was 1 or 2 hits.
No, there was one that was 3, but that was the most.
Yeah,
I'm trying to recall who that was, but
still, it's Bowser. Feed your kids. My one shake brings all the boys to the yard.
they're like, it's better than yours. Darn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. All right, skipping past door 3 is Leslie. Oh, we are going to have a command over on Stewie's side.
Nice. Get your commands in, chat, because a wild Tanuki has appeared. Oh,
Courage and wit have served thee well. Thou hast advanced to World 2. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Somebody has played a lot of Dragon Warrior in his time.
I mean, for the better part of the last 6.5 years, I'd say, I've been one of the lead play-by-play voices in the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community, so
Nice.
Some of these things stick with you after a while.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Leslie taking a death to a paratrooper, having a little struggle with the enemies there.
Yeah. Paratroopa did not want to kiss.
Oh, use a star, get a star back.
And Human Mustard looks to be taking a slight lead here with us. So as soon as the bot catches up, we're going to switch to his audio. Come on, bot. There you go. Oh, that beta stage, the water swimming section. Leslie Pro doing some nice dodges, though. That was a brutal one.
With some Michael Phelps level of swimming there.
Oh, yes. Michael Phelps ain't got nothing on that.
So go into the Mushroom House and grab a power-up. Night Shifter now is on World 2, which is 4, so the reverse world order has ceased there.
Angry Sun in the house. In 5-4. Oh, human mustard.
Nom input.
Indeed, that had to have been what happened there.
With Johnny 5 doing his thing.
Human Mustard uses a cloud, but he's going to have to get back somehow. He also uses a star, but he spent half of it just trying to get through that first... Or get that
Power
first... get that first question block. F2, he is making good work through it though. Speaking of good work, Night Shifter is also going through that 5-3 beta stage and gets to the nastiest part of it, and he has reached his exits too. Nicely done, Night Shifter. That was some awesome work. Human Mustard taking 5-4 again.
Stewie Cartman had the tail whip, but I guess just got clipped on the edge there. But now makes up for it with a Fire Flower.
Good placement of a Fire Flower, right where you want it. I think Leslie was wanting a star.
I think that's a pretty safe bet.
And Human Mustard has finished 5-4, gets out, and he will be the first one to the World 4 airship, played by the World 4 airship.
See, because you'd expect it to be something different. That's where the randomization comes in. Throws you curveballs like that.
You know, I like it. That's a better explanation than what I've got.
Okay, there's 1,
2,
2, and 3.
Ha ha ha.
Just like the same number of licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh, well, in chat, goodbye, Dignity. Welcome. Glad to see that you are able to see this race live. I hope you enjoy it. And Brand Diesel, I can't say about listening to Stewie or Flyer. I just know that I said, hey guys, we're going to do a weekly race. And everybody was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So we did.
I think it's because, we're approaching summertime, so the sun's going down a little bit later. So I think people just needed, a little more time to be able to come in, and now we're seeing a bit more of the weekly attendance.
And also in chat, so Flyer, there were 5 people who were participating in this race, and we had to. So since we only have 4 slots. The standard way if nobody volunteers to not be restreamed, the way we do it is whoever finished last or the lowest place in the previous race, which was High Flyer, so that's why he is not on restream.
Oh, 3 in the morning there. Wow, that's definitely a little bit off in terms of the time zones and whatnot from where we're at here. So thank you for staying up with us. Depending on where you are, cheerio, bienvenue, willkommen, or whatever the case may be.
Glad you're with us for sure. And so we also do, because we do understand the people in European time, do have those. This is a very, very late part of the evening for you. We also do a Sunday weekly. It's 1 p.m. Eastern, which, let's see, based on where you're saying it's 3:10 in the 3 in the morning. Let's see. So take my at 6 in the evening on a Sunday. So in your time zone. So yeah, should be good. You are always welcome to watch. We do enjoy it. And if you are the type to participate, we are definitely a welcoming group. There's no gatekeeping or other such nonsense here.
Yeah, if they let me in, they'll let anybody in.
I mean, I've never even played on stream, and they still let me talk about it, so...
That's because you say nice things about it. That's what that is. All right, so we have the Navy ship here on Mustard's side. I believe Cartman might also be working on that one as well. A couple of seconds ahead here, possibly. Yes.
The Night Shifter has taken 2 hit points of damage as he makes his exit, but he has made his exit and is 1 stage closer. Human Mustard finding a very nasty Fire Nipper location and a very nasty Patooey. That was brutal.
Gonna go back in with an invincibility star. Try to get through. Oh, wow, that was a runaway chain chomp.
Runaway chain chomp, but a nice location and nice use of the P-Wing there. Okay, that
Yeah,
worked.
had to have a little collateral damage on that one.
Nice stomp. That is 2 seeds in a row I've seen that little swag stomp on a flying shell. And absolutely, Brandy. So glad to have you with us, even if it's just in chat. We do enjoy the commentary and the participation. So thanks for being part of it.
Well, Stewie Cartman, it looks like, had utilized the P-Wing, whereas Human Mustard tried that pixel perfect jump, I believe, and wasn't quite able to do so, so now he's going to go through the level instead.
Yep. 6-6 is the water level from the ice world that is all kinds of cruel, and 6-9, by comparison, is nice.
I believe I see what you did there, is we're having a ball over on Stewie Cartman's side, utilizing a lot of fireballs. Probably only a 1 or 2 hitter, all things considered.
Leslie also trying to get the wall jump, but Human Mustard is taking a commanding lead here.
Nice wall jump on Leslie's part.
Wall jump while bigified is difficult, and Leslie just showed us how it's done.
Yeah, 2 hits and a couple of fireballs. I don't think it was enough to account for a third. So yeah, the streak of Koopa kids with average or less hits has increased to 9, as we have another Matt Riddle over on Stewie Cartman's side, a bro.
Oh my. So, let's see.
We had a game over on Night Shifter's side.
Unfortunately, Night Shifter had to reset his score, his coin count, and his life count. And Human Mustard's in 4F1, which is a very difficult fort for some reason to get through without taking some damage while trying to go through it fast. But he did get a star, and he has got to the Boom Boom fight and gets the bro. Nicely done.
Well, Primetime Mike, this may throw you for a little bit of a loop here, but prior to him going to WWE, I actually got to commentate some of his early matches when he was training at the Monster Factory. Shameless plug. It's a wrestling school in the suburban Philadelphia area that actually has a 6-episode docu-series that released on it about 2.5 months ago on Apple TV Plus. So go check that out.
Nice.
You can definitely hear and occasionally see me on that docu-series.
Oh, cool. We're probably going to have to go and drop maybe a clip or so of you doing that into our Discord, which reminds me, go check out the SMB3 Randomizer Discord. I think it's in, there it is, SMB3 Randomizer Discord.
Why not? I got a shameless plug in. You should as well for this thing, which is much more topically relevant.
Well, what I did want to say, though, Human Mustard does take damage in the Muncher run, but he was with 1 extra hit point to give, so he manages to make it. But only 1 extra hit point to give.
And Stewie is out of the 4th world here, the first to do so. Theoretically, the seed should be beatable.
I missed. How did Human Mustard equip a hammer suit? Was that an anchor? Or did he actually equip a hammer suit intentionally?
That is an excellent question.
By the way, he has quickly dispatched Larry Koopa.
I think Larry was a one-hitter. Yeah. Had to go back and clip to take a look here.
Oh, so Brandiesel has informed us that, he just...
The anchor was the... I see it here now. Looking at the replay. Yep, the anchor is the hammer suit.
Okay, the anchor is the hammer suit. Okay. Nice. Wow, so really that doubles your chances of having a hammer suit for Bowser if you know what it is. Oh, Stewie Cartman. N58 gets roughed up.
No match for Gravity.
Gravity is a harsh mistress. Stewie dispatches like two, but takes damage at the same time. Leslie tries to do an off-screen one grab, but was
a little low.
Yeah, a little low. About 8 pixels or so below the limit. Stewie equips a star for the Chungus Bro fight in a good location because it was in the flooded arena. That was not going to be good. Okay, Human Mustard. What was that?
I think that was... Oh, I've got the Oh, wait. No, I don't. I need to go back and grab it.
Yeah, Stewie does have those
skills.
Yeah, Stewie does have usable audio. Just sometimes the bot takes a minute to catch up with clicks.
All right, back into the elevator. Leslie.
Human Mustard trying to get the lowercase h jump, having a little bit of a rough time with it.
Couple of big Berthas there for Human Mustard.
Yep. They said goodnight when they saw his star power. Stewie in 6-7, one of the levels that does the white coin ship, or the white mushroom house. But we're racing, so that's not going to happen tonight.
Yeah, I would imagine that's more for casual, unless there's some sort of a percent that includes, all mushroom house percent or something.
You mentioned that, and actually, one of the SMB3 main personalities, Mitch Flowerpower, actually recently released a speed run where that's actually one of the goals. You have to activate all the white mushroom houses.
Huh.
I
know of Mitch Flowerpower, and it's cool to see if there's that new percentage. I know I have no intent of running it because it's well above my skill level.
A lot of those levels are also pretty difficult to get. I had trouble enough trying to. I think twice. I've actually managed to get the World 2 one, which is 2-2. And
pain in the backside.
Oh yeah. So, and then the 6-7 there, you have to get every coin plus all the frozen coins at the end. So, yeah. Good to watch.
If you're feeling ambitious, go for it, but don't expect me to anytime soon.
Okay, so Stewie is taking advantage of the World 2 rock being removed. Plays what would normally be the Fire Bro with the whistle, gets a music box.
Mustard, meanwhile, having a little trouble with the Boom Boom, but is able to take it out.
Night Shifter will be joining. Oops. Sorry, I misclicked. Both of them pretty neck and neck, actually. This will definitely go down to the Cupid fight between who's ahead. Morton.
And there the streak ends at 10. That's a 4-hitter.
Oy. Well, it was good while it lasted, right?
Well, I mean, for those of you who like tougher fights, then yeah, you're glad that the streak has ended. Those of you who like seeing streaks continue, then yes, it would be a little disheartening.
And Brandiesel, one of our frequent people in chat, has let us know that MWDA Shadow actually was the one who started the White Mushroom House category, and is also a IRL friend with High Flyer, who is also racing this seat. So, thank you for bringing that to our attention. I did not know that.
Oh, Cartman getting bullet billed a little bit there, trying to dodge those, as well as the boss bass on the bottom there.
Looks like Stu Cartman just found out that the anchor is a hammer suit. And you think about this, the play of the hammer suit, you see it, or the anchor. You don't know what it is. It could be any of a lot of things. But you find out that it's a hammer suit, and you're thinking, well, on one hand, you got to use it at least once. You're not going to use it right at the entrance to Bowser's Castle unless you got nothing else, really.
Oh, that was sneaky!
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Cartman was just on cruise control there with the hammer suit, and there was a fuzzy beetle and a spiny kind of both next to one another.
Absolutely robbed. So game over does not reset inventory. In fact, you keep all of your inventory when you game over, and which is kind of nice because if there's a bunch of toad houses that you want to go and replay, yeah, you get to replay them. Now the Hammer Bros don't reset, so there's a limit to how many items you can, save scum or whatever like that. But yeah, you do keep your inventory.
All right, Leslie doing a little bullet bill tap dancing to avoid the boss bass.
Tap dancing or river dancing. This isn't World 3, so they're not river dancing.
Okay, Night Shifter looking for that star and gets it here. That's a good way to get through the Big Berthas.
Puts that star to very good use. I like it. So Cartman's gonna go and check out what the overworld looks like and decides he is gonna use a pipe.
Oh, and look at that shortcut.
Oh yeah, Paradox Pipe. Probably the second best paradox of all of paradoxes.
And that shows my need to get more familiarity because the only paradox I think of is the Paradox Cave in A Link to the Past randomizer.
Oh, so you're not familiar with the Rick Astley paradox?
I am not.
Oh,
Despite that, I'm sure that it will never give me up, nor will it let me down.
It will do both, actually. And neither at the same time.
That's what makes it a paradox, I see. Oh, Night Shifter!
Oh!
Getting quaked!
Oh! Oh, he's getting out of there! He could get this one. He does!
Ooh.
Oh my!
And a frog suit, because of course. This game.
The game knows. Okay, so a lot of people don't know, but Rick Astley is actually a very bona fide fan and lover of the Pixar films. So much he's got multiple copies of all the Pixar films on Blu-ray, DVD. In fact, even the ones that were released on VHS, he's got them on VHS. But any of his friends, if they ask him if they can borrow his copy of Up, he can't, because he will never give you up. But in refusing to give you up, he will also let you down. And that is the Rick Astley paradox. Tip your bartender, I'll be here all week.
I'm officially too sober for this.
I'm sorry. The only thing I can say is if you're commentating actually live in person with me, I can make sure to fix that problem.
All right,
That's okay.
We have Wendy. 2 hits. And I blinked and missed World 7 because that was World 3, and because Diesel was being a pain in my ass over here.
Oh boy. Yeah. Weekly rando races get a little bit janky at times, but we work through them.
All right, we have the King, King Garrig, feeling like the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Human Mustard was the first to enter World 8.
Oh.
That was literally a double hammer and out. Okay. Oh, and there's there's that Paragoomba.
And looking at the map world, I'm not sure which one to give the lead to right now. This is between Human Mustard and Stewie Cartman.
It's too close to call. I mean, right now it's a very slight lead to Stewie Cartman, but this could go back and forth another dozen times in the next 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah. So, Stewie and Human making their pipe checks. Oh, hammers break locks. That's a big advantage for Stewie. Except that happened.
The old 5F2
oh my.
burning. The burn.
Human Mustard just found 8 Fort in Bowser's Keep, and there's only one bridge to build.
Well.
So one of these two is going to build the bridge. Most likely.
So this is a very pivotal decision as far as the fortresses go.
Oh, very pivotal. All right, so there's nothing to break on Stewie's screen. Up pipe is, of course, the ultimate boss of SMB3.
Oh,
Human
and there
Mustard
it
did
is.
it.
That was your decision. That was your TSN turning point for those north of the border.
Oh, yeah.
Human Mustard is in the catbird seat.
Stop the audio, just waiting on the bot to catch up, but there we go. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Human Mustard into the Potable room, and the clip does not get it. It's going to play it normally. Through the fireball room. Oh, nice dodge there. And again there. Oh, the laser dodge!
Wow.
He's got 35 fireballs to throw. Here he goes. Dodging and ducking off of Bowser's head, and there Bowser goes. Ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat for Human Mustard. Nicely done. Very well.
Official race time looks to be 35 minutes and 55 seconds.
Very nice time with a brutal seed, especially. And we're going to wait for the bot to catch up, apparently. But here we go. Going over to Stewie Cartman. And Stewie's going to be doing cuddle strats.
Kind of going about it the old-fashioned way.
Hey, that was the way I knew how to do it back in the day. So, I didn't even know how many fireballs it took to kill Bowser. I was just like, alright, yeah, I'm just going to come and hug.
So, Cartman dispatching of Bowser via the bricks and takes second place with an official race time of 37 minutes and 6 seconds. Night Shifter running into some problems there in Sky World.
Leslie, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but he got a nice hammer kill on that Boom Boom.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Stewie, welcome, and GG. How you doing?
Thank you. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of salty after that. I actually thought I had it. And then I just gave up on that clip after like 2 or 3 tries because I just didn't want to waste time. And then I, of course, lose fire on in the statue room.
Well, so there was, what was the last fort that you played before 8F, the Gatekeeper Fort? But there was one there.
Whatever the one was on the hand bridge, I think it was Alaska.
Okay, yeah. So the
because I knew the one on the first screen was the fake one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good that you caught that. Of course, I wasn't playing, but I also didn't catch that as it was going in until it was too late. But yeah, Human Mustard, of course, you can see on Leslie's screen right now. He just went right on in. He saw Bowser's Cube. He saw the fort. He played it, and it was 8F. And that really was the difference. The difference was
did Mustard did he find it right away?
Oh yeah, that was the only difference. That literally was the difference between the two, right? Between winning and losing this one. So it was a routing, which also is why, because you get random little effects like that. It's also why when we do it's like baseball. We do a lot, a big sample set, because a lot of randomization comes into it. And Leslie has an opportunity to get a hammer bro kill.
That was the other thing I was salty about. I used the anchor in World 5, and then saw it was the hammer suit. I'm like, alright, well, that was a waste.
Yeah. The anchor being a hammer suit was very much not expected at all.
I was not happy when I saw that. I'm like, alright, that sucks.
Let's see. Meanwhile, off stream, we had our third place finisher, High Flyer, with an official race time of 39 minutes and 5 seconds. And Leslie Pro taking fourth here with 40 minutes and 9 seconds.
And Leslie, of course, oh yeah, that. So Leslie likes put in comments onto the race time, and I can definitely support this one. He got the 6'9" wall jump as Fire Mario, which that is a wall jump period is amazing, but Leslie getting the wall jump as Fire Mario, dude.
I can top what's worse than that with the tail.
Okay.
I get a hunch that was coming, but you know what? That is perfectly a-okay, because I'll take it. And GG, Stewie, that seed was a slog.
Yeah.
I feel I'm just a couple of routing moves away from cutting the 40 on this one, honestly. Like, if I didn't goof 2-3, or maybe I decided, I'm not sure if I had a cloud left or not, but whatever. I used them in the right spots, I felt.
Yep. You did a good job with them. So Human Mustard actually admitted, comes back into the chat and is like, Yeah, I screwed up. I used the cloud in World 4. He used it to skip, I think, 7F2 in World 4. But it was,
Oh,
he didn't have a choice. He had to play it one way or another. So he used it. He got on by, and then, of course, they had to play it on the back end or on the return trip. Or no, it was something else.
No, it was the World 5 map that he. I think he said he misrouted that.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like I took that one pipe, so I was the twisty, died to check and see where it went, and then I went the other way.
Yeah.
I went the other way because I wanted to see if the Hammer Brothers had anything.
Oh, I didn't even bother with them. I have no idea what they were.
I think I got at least one good thing from them, so it made it work. Said, "Oh yeah, how typical in a seed where no hammer suits can be found that the anchor winds up being the hammer suit." I used that, see that midway through
Oh,
World 8,
dude,
and I said,
what?
the game knows."
So I burned my anchor in World 5 because I had no clue what it was. And then I find out it was the hammer suit, and I was like, are you blanking kidding me?
I would have said something like that myself, believe me.
So I'm looking at this. Looks like even Muster's coming into Warpless or something else, doing his own speed runs he likes to do on Saturday nights. I have been wondering though, like you've got all the different items and everything that are in SMB3 vanilla, and I've been wondering if the randomizer actually, like, okay, so like you got the Toad House in World 6. There's a Toad House that gives only hammer suits.
Yes.
Somewhere else there's a Toad House that gives Frog, Tanuki, or hammer suits. And I'm wondering if the randomizer is set up so that, like, you have all the Toad Houses and everything, and they just get shotgunned all over the place, or if, like, each individual Toad House is a random variable, and that applies to all the different chests and everything else, which would mean that some things in some seeds there are no hammers, or there are no hammer suits, or there are no various other things. So I don't know. I haven't looked at the code. I wouldn't be able to make heads or tails of it if I did. So, that's the thing. But
Oh, I feel better about clouding the start of World 8.
oh yeah,
Oh, I did the same thing. I clouded.
Oh,
I
8-2 with
clouded.
Boss Bass.
Yeah, I clouded, took the pipe, went back, so I saw a fort, and I was like, alright. Definitely made the right choice there.
Oh yeah. Makes the jump though, and get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. So while we do have a minute, would like to go ahead and remind any of our viewers, anybody who might be interested, that we are going to be starting in 1 week. 1 week from right now, actually. We're going to be closing off the entrance, or the entrance, the applications, whatever you want to call it, to join the SMB3R 2023 Randomizer Tournament. We're going to be doing, for the first time ever, a Swiss set, which means that at the beginning of the tournament, you're kind of randomly assigned. We're going to try to do it not, completely bogus, but as the tournament goes on, we are going to be placing runners as much as possible with people who have had the or who have earn the same number of wins as they go through. Also, this means that the admin staff is going to be doing a lot of work on the back end to try to keep this as balanced as possible. But
Oh wow! Night Shifter getting the upside down orb as Super Mario in the Dark Door Maze. That is not easy to do.
you know, Night Shifter has a lot of skill, and I really think that it's just a little bit of practice that he needs just to consistify himself, because he's shown a lot of outstanding talent.
Absolutely.
So as I was saying, regarding the tournament, we'll be starting. We're going to be doing 4 sets of Swiss rounds before we go into the brackets. Everybody's performance during the Swiss rounds will end up resulting in their placement in the brackets, and then we are, of course, also doing the SMB3R Challenge Cup, which is a sort of a NIT for folks who, you know, what it does is allows us to have a kind of a finer cut. Oh, here we go.
Bad luck on the gauntlet. Got hit first by a fireball.
Oh yeah,
And then the scam laser.
that was rough. No, let's call Night Shifter. Let's do this. Let's do this well.
Yep, it's not about finishing the fight. It's about finishing the fight strong.
Absolutely. And there it goes.
GG's.
The Night Shifter going to finish up here, 5th place overall with an official race time of 49 minutes and 24 seconds.
All right. Well, what a way to finish. Small Mario, but finishing strong. So we'll see. We may have Night Shifter joining us here in a moment or two.
Oh, he's here.
Oh,
GG,
yeah.
Shifter.
GG. Jesus, what a seed.
Hey, you
Yeah.
got through it, and you finished strong, and dude, we are glad to see it. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for finishing the race.
No problem. I'm glad you guys showed off some not normal boom boom star kills there.
You know, one of the things I did just mention is that you got talent. I mean, it's not always every race is its own animal, but still, you got talent, and you've shown through several weeks now that I've been watching you. You've shown that you can perform, and I'm looking forward to seeing you running this in the tournament because
I just wish I could translate my practice gameplay into my live gameplay. Because it seems when I'm practicing, I'm running right about the times these guys usually run. I hit that record button for some reason, and I can't seem to put together a good seed.
Well, you know, it really, all that kind of stuff doesn't matter. What matters is every time you show up and you do a thing that you do. You know how to play. You got your skills. And yeah, sometimes the seed just is going to go and, you know, do what it's going to do, but you got your opponent, you got your skills, you play it. And the thing that I've found to be awesome is that every week you've come out here, you joined us, and you said, you know what, I don't care, I'm going to do the thing that I know how to do. And you're becoming a fan favorite. You're actually Leslie Pro here, who has long been known as the Gamer of the People, is starting to lose his crown of the Gamer of the People to Night Shifter. Sorry, Leslie.
Hold on.
It's all good. It's all good.
Anyways, now this is, at the end of the day, this is all for fun. It's a bunch of folks who enjoy a game and who love seeing it played in all kinds of interesting ways.
I like when I get the chance to show off the 3F1 and the 8-4 boom boom star kills. I try my hardest to show those off because it's an extremely tight window, but it can be done.
And you know, that's actually, it's little things like that that really that show that not only do you have talent, but you're having fun with it too. Doing the clips, doing the star kills, those are the things that really make it interesting and exciting and fun.
Gotta give the fans what they want.
Give the fans what you want, and give the fans what they want, and give you what you're looking for. A star kill and boom boom. Yeah, that's awesome. So, yeah.
But yeah, you if you're not small on that 8-4 one, you gotta just get under the spikes and brute force your way forward. I know you can't see my key inputs, but I am pushing forward on my directional pad the entire time to get through those spikes as fast as I can.
Yeah. Well, you can't see my key input sometimes at random positions because I might have tapped the comma button when I had FCE UX running, and I forget. And I'm like, oh wait, what's that little thing down on the bottom? Oh, I need to go and get rid of that.
I usually have that on though, but that's personal preference.
Yeah, of course. But hey, thanks, dude, all of you. Thanks for being part of this. I'm looking forward to this tournament. We do have a new flag set that we're doing, and it's a thing. And of course, we do have some other options that we're going to be introducing and allowing players to use.
The new flag set really tests your knowledge of knowing the vanilla game and knowing what's going to show up where because of where you are.
And you know that what you just said, that actually is, in my opinion, what really helps to it really helps to show a lot of elements of it, because you got knowledge of the game, you've got skill of the game, the ability to actually execute the techniques of the game. All those things actually start to combine in, and that's where we're going towards. I think that's the future of the SMB3R. I think that's what we're actually I think that's what we're curating as a team. But enough of that. That's just me blowing hot steam. But so 1 week from right now, we will be announcing the first week's pair-ups for opponents of people. And we have, of course, right now 20, I think, people who have signed up.
Oh, we did get a 20th.
Yeah, we did
Nice.
get a 20th in the last, let's see, in the last hour or so. We got a 20th person. So we have 20 people right now. But I do want to go and make sure that people understand this. In the brackets, in the main tournament, or in the not the brackets, in the Swiss set, you will be paired up against people who have the same or similar results that you've had. So we're not going to be putting you up against, it's not like somebody who's brand new is going to have to be like, oh, wait, I've got to play against Teeks and Mitch Flower Power and the Haxer. No, that's not going to be happening. You're going to be playing against people who have had similar results as you in the races. So it's a Swiss set. That's what it's designed to do.
Yep.
If now, Stewie, you might have to play against the likes of Teeks and Mitch Flower Power because you've earned it. But
Yep.
but that's what's going on here. That's why we decided we wanted to do that kind of a tournament. So yeah. Anyways, that's where we're going, and I'm excited to be a part of it. And I won't be able to be fully engaged with every part of it that that's going on, because I already have some work stuff going on the first week of the tournament, but I will do as much as I can. And looking forward to seeing how this goes. But all that said, any other comments or discussions on the flag set, on the seed, before we call it a night?
Just GG's again, and that was a fun seed.
Yep, GG's, and see you guys come tourney time.
GG's, everybody. This is a fun flag set. The other one is a challenge in its own way, as previously described. I'm looking forward to it. But I also got to ask, Faran, what are your thoughts on this flag set?
It's certainly interesting. It definitely brings. I don't know. It's brought about some pretty quick seeds. I mean, I'm used to kind of 40 minutes being the watermark here, and I've seen a lot of sub 40 times coming in here, so it feels like it's going to be kind of a sprint for a lot of people. Myself definitely not being one of them.
This seed felt more like a bit more of a marathon to me, just because that Long World 4 definitely playing into that.
Oh yeah, that World 4 was just unfortunate.
That was something.
Yep.
Well, every seed's going to be its own thing. The only thing we can do is, well, like people said in that time when I lived in Las Vegas, you got to play the hand you're dealt, not the hand you want.
Yep, just ask I Ate Your Pie, who finds himself once again at the World Series of Poker.
Oh my, all right.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Might have to check that out. All right, well, everybody, seems like we're probably at the end of our broadcast for this evening. I do want to go and let folks know that if you are interested, Games Done Quick is finishing up their biannual marathon over on the Games Done Quick channel. They're playing Elden Ring at the moment. Of course, if you do invite you to participate or be part of any of the other events we have going on, there's going to be a nice stack tomorrow, Sunday, as we begin our week. So looking forward to that. We will have an SMB3R weekly race, probably 1 seed tomorrow as well at 1 o'clock Eastern. I hope you can all be part of that, or at least any of you who don't have other commitments or obligations, come join us. We're looking forward to it. And everybody, please, most importantly, in all that you do, make sure to always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind. So that's the last words I want to leave you with tonight. Be safe, stay kind, and I will see you all on the other side of the next pipe check. This is Diesel Pilot. Good night. Bye for now.